he was shooting us the looks, and we asked his name, and um, what he does, and what's he doing and stuff like that. He never really talked to us. He just kind of gave us like, well, whatever, yeah, sure, do whatever I do, just kind of made little comments like that, and the whole time the blonde girl was kind of shooting us looks too, and just like, what the fuck is you guys' problems? And anyways, I I noticed that the guy had a tattoo going across his chest, which you don't see that often. Every once in a while you'll see it, but I had to ask what the tattoo said, because his shirt was covering it. So I asked him. I was like, man, what's your tattoo say? Show us the tattoo. And he's just kind of staring at me funny again. I looked over at his girlfriend like, fuck, just show me the tattoo. It's no big deal. I was like, come on, man, show us the tattoo. You don't have to be like that. Just want to see the tattoo. What's it say? Just shoot me looks. Just, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like, it's like this guy was on battery and he was just trying to charge himself, or what was going on. This guy wasn't even functioning. So, anyways, he's like, fine, I'll show you a tattoo. I'll show it to you. So he gets something there. He opens his shirt up, and written across it said, "One life to live," across his chest. And so, I didn't think too much of it or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, it's a great tattoo. It's a very nice tattoo. And Travis comes out and says, oh yeah, one life to live? Like the old TV show? Is that what you got it from? And as soon as he said that, oh my god, I erupted. It was so hilarious. Like, how can you not laugh at that? So, and then Buddy, of course, he just like turned into murder mode. He wouldn't let his eyes off Travis. Like, he was so pissed. Like, I don't think, I've had people tell me they were pissed, like yelling, and like their anger still didn't even come close to this guy's anger, that he was just fuming right off his face. He was so angry. So after he said that, we started eating for a little bit. I was grabbing out people's foods, and his girlfriend came over and talked to me for a second. She said, look, listen, you do not know what he's been through. He's been through a lot. And for you guys to make fun of him, ridicule him like that, is disrespectful, and you're a piece of shit for it, and an asshole. And I was like, excuse me? Like, what? Like, what the fuck? What? And she's like, you do not know what he's gone through these last 2 days. His brother was killed in Afghanistan, in the war, shot down in a blaze of glory, killed in the war. And he had that tattoo done, commemorating his brother, his only brother, his dead brother, his deceased sibling, his passed away bro, had done for him one life to live. That was his one life to live in the war on terror. And you're sitting here making fun of him. I was like, oh man, like I kind of felt bad, but at the same time, this girl was kind of a bitch, because how the fuck are you supposed to know that? Really? One life to live, like, how you gonna know? I don't know, I didn't know this guy was depressed. Like, I just thought he didn't talk, and I don't know, maybe he was having a bad night or something. Maybe he had a really itchy crotch and just didn't want to talk. He was just really kind of mad about his itchy crotch. I don't know. Like, I don't ask these questions. So, I was like, whew, I was like, oh man, I'm really sorry. I was like being sympathetic. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's like, yeah, I bet you are. You fucker. Bastard. You should feel ashamed of yourself. You're sick. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, right, I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. Take the sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. We're fucking playing the game sorry here, and I hit the bubble and shook the dice. Sure go. Fuck. So, and then I look over at Travis and I'm like, what a fucking bitch. And I made it pretty loud so she could hear it. I don't want to say it to her face. She looked like the type of girl that could take her fake claws and stab you in the eyeballs with it. And I didn't want that to happen because I like my eyeballs. And I'm not a fan of fake nails, so two and two together, I didn't want that shit to happen. Plus, it was food in the premise. And I don't like blood on food. It's not very nice. We're having a good time with it. I'm not making fun of tattoo guys, so I made sure she heard it. Told him about it, and he just laughed, which I thought was pretty funny. But at the same time, I still felt pretty bad. At this point, Caitlin came back from the bathroom. She'd been gone for a while. I told her about it. She laughed. And so anyways, they eventually left. And then I told Kremlin there that her friends were idiots and, you know, they were probably going to go home and cut each other and they were fucked up. And she should probably stop going to emo shows and finding weird friends to hang out with because they're fucked. And they're fucked up. So, but I mean, this Cher girl was kind of fucked herself. So, I was just pointing out the obvious to her. Pretty much just saying you're fucked up too, and we hate your face, and everything else about you. Whatever. But you're a good, confident diplomat because you're making this interesting tonight. So, anyways, so then they left, and then finally Jay, the lawyer, his buddy shows up. He sits down, and didn't really say much at the first. He just kind of like gave us a bunch of nods, you know, hey, whatever. You know, even to his buddy, he was pretty quiet. And so Jay was talking to Grandma, I was talking to Travis and Kate, and so then we decided to kind of introduce ourselves to Jay's friend, and so we kind of ran around the table, and I was like, you know, I was like, hi, I'm Jeff, and what's your name? And he's like, hi, I'm Tree. And Travis was like, hi, I'm Travis, and fuck, your name's Tree. I'm like, what? Buddy, your name's Tree? He's like, yeah, my name's Tree. Tree. Like the woodland. Like, really? Wow, that's an interesting name. It's like your fucking family that high enough? Like, they were going through the baby book of names that they fucking burned it up for papers and it was too fucking high, so they just decided to tree because they like to smoke trees. They're hippies and they probably lived up in a tree or tree huggers, and you know, we breathe air from trees, plants, trees. Big fan of apples. Apples come from trees. What the fuck do you name your kid Tree? Tree. Hey. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Tree. Who names their kid Tree? I could think of better names for my kid than Tree. I would rather name my kid Mouse than Tree. Mouse is kind of cute. So fucked up because people hate mice, but Mickey Mouse.